Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner. Please be seated. Good morning, Chargers, seniors, families, administration, teachers and faculty members, and distinguished board members. My name is Rafael Tolosa, and I've had the absolute pleasure of serving my third and final year on leadership as ASB president. After an entire high school career of public speaking, it seems odd for me to have the amount of anticipation that I possess at this moment. Maybe it's because it will be the last time I speak in front of my fellow 2018 seniors. Or maybe it's just simply out of excitement for the moment that we've all been waiting for, graduation. Regardless of my own feelings with this surreal event, I am beyond honored to welcome you all on behalf of Wilcox's 54th graduating class. Looking back, it's difficult to comprehend just how much we've done as Wilcox students to get to this point today. Sitting beneath the 78-degree sun and boisterous wind, wearing our identical caps and gowns, while possessing an equal eagerness towards obtaining our diplomas. Our ambition and hard work, regardless of where it lies, has gotten us to this point. And for that, we should all be truly grateful. This passion, dedication, and commitment, however, would not have been possible without the people sitting here in the stands. Parents, guardians, aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings, best friends, and all of the above that proudly surround us today are the true ones who have set the stage for our success. And today, we all get to share that moment with them as we now literally walk across the stage to obtain a diploma signifying more than 13 years of education. As we file in one by one, have your laughs and have your tears, but never forget where you came from. In less than 2 hours, you can finally say, I made it. But what does such a phrase truly entail? It's one that does not only stand truthful to ourselves, but also one that belongs to those around us, to those who assisted us in achieving our goals, and those who have been there literally since day one. With that, always stay true to yourself, 2018, but never stop looking back at the ones who let you fly ahead, to bigger and better things. Because by understanding this, we can shift our mindset from I made it to we made it. Thank you all for taking time out of your very busy schedules to support our soon-to-be graduates. And welcome to the commencement of Wilcox High School's class of 2018. Thank you.
4 years ago, I stumbled upon a song on the radio during a car ride home. I had just come home from one of our first homecoming practices as freshmen. The theme that year was superheroes. And if you don't remember, we the freshmen were Iron Man. We could be heroes, the song said. And I couldn't help but think about how perfect it was for our homecoming skit that year. Little did I know that that song would become more than just a 30-second performance. It would become the anthem for our class and for our 4 years here at Wilcox. But it would be wrong for me to stand up here today and talk about how much fun I had in high school, or how much fun you should have had. It would be wrong for me to pretend as though high school was just like the movies. And it would be wrong for me to send you off believing that these should have been the best 4 years of your lives. Because while school events went on, as banners were hung and confetti was thrown, I'm well aware of what went on behind the scenes and behind closed doors. Many of us were forced to grow up too early and have faced great adversity. Many of us had difficult home lives, complicated family situations, and struggled with our mental health. The list could go on, and we dealt with these things every day just to go to school the next morning as though everything were fine. Now, I've been forced to learn that time does not stop for anyone or anything. During Spirit Weeks, when you would expect everything to be upbeat and full of good energy, time did not stop for you, and it certainly didn't stop for me. On the night before one of the biggest events of the school year, I found out that my dad would be leaving us for good. At that moment, I felt as though my world had imploded, and I didn't know how I would wake up and go to school the next morning. But I did it, and I don't regret a thing. I don't love these school events for the superficiality of winning, but because they've become my home away from home. But maybe these events aren't necessarily your home away from home. Maybe for you, home is a soccer field, or a volleyball court, or a lab, or a studio, or a stage, or a classroom, or maybe it's someone in this crowd. Whatever it may be, I hope you hold on to it. And if you've not found yours yet, I sincerely hope you do. And like I said before, you've probably heard by now that these should have been the best 4 years of your lives. I hope not. I hope that these will not be the best 4 years of your lives. I hope that this is merely a jumping off point. And I hope that the best years of your lives are not condensed to just 4. While I, unfortunately, did not get to know all 475 of you personally, each one of you have still made a significant impact on my life. When I say that Wilcox has become my home away from home, I'm especially talking about the people. The faces I've seen in the crowds, the voices I hear cheering in them. So thank you. Thank you for being my friends, my motivation, and my heroes. I know now that time does not stop for any of us, but sometimes I can't help but wish that it would. I wish I could pause it, if only for a second, for moments like these. When the new millennium was ushered in, we brought forth a wave of change. Even as freshmen, we showed Wilcox that we were a force to be reckoned with our enthusiasm and ambition. As sophomores, we raised the bar with our unrivaled spirit and skill on the field, in the classroom, and on the stage. As juniors, we proved that the daunting obstacles of SATs and college prep were no match for our drive and determination. And as seniors, we left our mark here at Wilcox. We protested for what we believed in. We shattered old, outdated traditions and established our own. And if we were able to accomplish all of this in high school, let's just say that I don't think the world's quite ready for us yet. But we are ready for it. So as the future unfolds before us, I don't doubt that it'll be overwhelming and scary. But it'll be scary like it was right before you get behind the wheel for the first time. Or at the 100-meter mark, just before the referee blows that whistle. It'll be the first day of school type of scary. Undoubtedly nerve-wracking, but unbelievably exciting. And when you start to feel this fear, I hope you shake it off and keep moving forward. Because a hero isn't someone who has no fears, but someone who triumphs in spite of them. That is true invincibility. So class of 2018, may you remain invincible and take control of your future. Because for all we know, we could be heroes. Thank you.
Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay. Good evening, Chargers, the graduating class of 2018. What an incredible journey has been. We did it. The day has finally come. Today, we will be marching across the stage I stand on, and we will be getting our diplomas. Over 13 years of hard work has brought us all to this point. It feels like it was yesterday when we were all huddled in the gym, finishing up our freshman year orientation and wondering what the next 4 years would hold. We were nervous teenagers, excited, apprehensive, and curious about what the world could bring. You know, back then, I didn't know if I would reach this point. 4 years seemed like a very long time. But in retrospect, high school has flown by, a whirlwind of starting our first few classes, getting used to block schedules, to applying to colleges, going to prom, getting our licenses, and now graduating. It's all gone by so quickly. Wilcox welcomed us with open arms. This is where we formed our closest friendships, had incredible teachers and administrators help us get closer to our goals, and developed a sense of who we are as people. I'm sure all of us remember the all-nighters we pulled after procrastinating our calculus homework. Sorry, Mr. Headland. Burning the midnight oil as we crammed for an upcoming exam, and most importantly, the wonderful memories we made on campus. Throughout our years at Wilcox, we have been blessed with amazing faculty. Mr. LaFleur is known as an amazing coach and counselor. Despite his busy schedule, he still finds time to meet with each and every one of his students. No matter what time of day, I knew I could go to him and talk about anything. Mr. Contreras, your Nerf gun battles were the highlight of my last few years. I was never the most talkative student, but your kindness and enthusiasm for teaching helped me bring me out of my shell. Your Kevin Hart-esque attitude lit up the entire room with energy. Your excitement for mathematics and pure love for being a teacher have inspired so many of us to be the best students we can be. I know that I speak for a lot of people when I say that you have opened up all of our hearts. In true Silicon Valley entrepreneurial spirit, Mrs. Trout championed the Flex Factor program on campus. We participated in a mock startup environment, thought of a product, and pitched it to companies. Representatives from Google even came. This program helped many of us realize our inner scientists and engineers. Although she was an English teacher, she also saw the importance of technology and science in our ever-evolving world. In our lifetime, we've seen the evolution from floppy disks to CDs, to flash drives, to now the cloud. Many of you will lead the technological innovations of the future, and I'm so excited to see what you will bring. Our teachers taught us lessons about the real world around us. Mrs. Dow taught us how integrated social norms are into our daily life through the door-slamming classroom activities. We showed expression of shock and confusion when a door was closed upon us. It was exciting to learn how thoughts and behaviors work. She also pioneers AVID, a class dedicated to teaching students skills they can use their whole life. Mrs. Gudadaro shaped us into excellent communicators in both verbal and oral language. I found my voice in our classes' reenactments of Hamlet. And how could we forget the infamous cat project? Mr. Bunsick's honors physiology class was filled with exploration of the human body through dissection and lecture, sprinkled with his dry humor. All of us remember coming in at lunchtime to finish the meticulous notes and take photos of the cat. After a month of smelling like formaldehyde, I can say that I have a newfound appreciation of the intricacies in the workings of the human and animal body. As millennials, we are often stereotyped negatively, but I would beg to differ. When I reflect on us, the class of 2018, I think about our future engineers, doctors, artists, scientists, leaders, social activists. Some of my friends have extensive research in computer science and can already code complex algorithms. Other peers have tremendous athletic achievements, all while maintaining a high GPA. We have award-winning musicians and talented artists among us. We have club leaders, many motivated towards generosity and inclusion. We may not be perfect, but we are the generation to fight for social causes. We are the generation that will change the world. I'd like to thank our family and friends for supporting us to this point, for handling us when we moaned and groaned about the numerous assignments or obligations we had. Through their support, we have emerged victorious. We are better human beings because of them. And to the class of 2018, I'd like to wish you success in whatever path you follow. I know they all have a lot to offer the world, and I'm so thrilled to be your classmate. While I won't miss waking up early for class or trying to balance numerous AP classes, I will miss the people I've met these past 4 years. We have been Chargers for 4 years, and now it's time to unplug. I would like to end my speech with a quote by J.K. Rowling from Harvard's commencement. I hope it inspires you like it inspires me. We do not need magic to change the world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. We have the power to imagine better.
Good evening, and welcome to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2018. As a proud principal of Wilcox High School, I would like to be the first to congratulate you, the class of 2018, all 463 of you, on the successful completion of your journey here today. Each day of this journey, you walked the first floor of the B Hall. Above you, the beams on the ceiling spelling out Charger. Each beam holds a different letter. Each letter represents a different characteristic of what it means to be Charger strong. Each characteristic, a necessity to earn your seat on this field today. Among the most essential of these characteristics is the one that is printed across the third beam. Does anyone know what it is? Attitude. Your attitude is your perspective, your mindset, your approach to life, and all that you face. Golden State Warrior superstar Steph Curry knows how important attitude is. He says, "I've never been afraid of big moments. I get butterflies, I get nervous and anxious, but I think those are all good signs that I'm ready for the moment." This attitude about the big moments Steph Curry faces shape his perspective, his approach, and his mindset, and lead him to continued success. Speaking of the Warriors, does anyone know what the score of the game is? There's a spoiler alert. If you don't want to know what the score is, plug your ears right now. You have a couple seconds if you don't want to know. 34-25. The Warriors are up 34-25 over the Cavaliers with 38 seconds left in the first quarter. As I was saying, Steph Curry's attitude about the big moments he faces shape his perspective, his approach, and his mindset, and lead him to continued success. The path that led you to this big moment was not easy, as Kim mentioned. You have overcome setbacks, persevered in the face of challenges, and grown as individuals, all while having the perspective, approach, and mindset and attitude to never be afraid of big moments, but rather see those moments as an opportunity to learn, an opportunity to take the next step on your journey to success, that journey here today. Every day as I walk around campus, I see examples of you all demonstrating a Charger Strong attitude, a Charger Strong perspective. It's celebrating diversity and inclusiveness through assemblies, lunchtime activities, clubs, and in the ways that you interact with each other and respect each other every day. A Charger Strong approach is caring for the environment and your school. A Charger Strong mindset is demonstrating the integrity, responsibility, and perseverance both in and out of the classroom. A Charger Strong attitude is a piece of your character that will lead you to continued success on your journey, whether it takes you to higher education, the military, or the workforce. Before I officially certify you, the class of 2018, as graduates of Wilcox High School, I'd like to recognize and thank those who have helped you, each of you, on the path that led you here today, those that have helped make this success possible. Some have indirectly supported you, while others have had a direct hand in your success. First, to our school board members, thank you for guiding our district in a way that allows students to develop their own unique and diverse perspectives. Graduates, in a few moments, you will have the opportunity to personally thank these board members who are with us today, as they will be presenting you with your diplomas. Would everyone please join me in welcoming and appreciating Vice President Dr. Michelle Ryan, Board Member Jim Canova, Board Member Albert Gonzalez, Board Member Andy Ratterman, Board Member Mark Richardson, and Board Member Jody Muirhead. To the district office staff whose approach to education cultivates an environment in which students can approach their own learning in a way that is challenging, exciting, and innovative. Thank you for joining us here this evening to honor our graduates. Would everyone please join me in welcoming and appreciating our Superintendent, Dr. Stan Rose, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Andrew Lucia, School Supports District Development, that's his role, and our Coordinator of Health and Wellness, Dr. Ben Gonzalez. Next, to the endlessly dedicated Wilcox staff who have helped shape the mindset of these 463 graduates in a way that has enabled them to reach success on their journey to this proud moment. Please join me in recognizing and appreciating our amazing Wilcox teachers and staff. And lastly, to your parents, guardians, family, and friends, join me in recognizing and appreciating those who are by your side, supporting you, guiding you, and even putting up with your Charger Strong attitude along the way. A round of applause for those who've helped you get here today. John Wooden said, things turn out the best for people who make the best of the way things turn out. Class of 2018, your perspective, your approach, your mindset, your Charger Strong attitude has led you on your successful journey here today. It is a sign that you are ready for this moment and all the big moments to come. Members of the board, I certify that these students have completed the course of study set forth by the Board of Education of Santa Clara Unified School District and have earned their diplomas. I present to you the class of 2018.
Kim, no.
Juliet Viola Munoz Verduzco.
Ahmed Iftikhar.
Ryan Bernabe.
Rafael Luis Esposo Tolosa.
Andres Bernardino.
John Xavier Abastilas.
Kyle Alexander Biggs.
Aliyah Fatima Abbas.
Michael Bose.
Caitlin Grace Aby.
Iran Amir Brewer.
Angel Ankiel Acevedo.
Christian Robert Burgos.
Jason Acevedo Lopez.
Jenna Marlene Burke.
Raquel Adame.
Maheen Bernie.
Leonardo Ulysses Aguilar.
Deshaun Bam Butler.
Stephen Aginaga.
Franchon Bass Butler.
Obaid Riaz Ahmed.
Ryan Kelvin Bautista Cambaliza.
Ali Amer Al-Kafaji.
Lisbeth Cameros.
Hector Guadalupe Alba Bonce.
Tyler Christopher Campbell.
Soraya Michelle Alexander.
Aaron James Carlson.
Hasher Alakan.
Brianna Carr.
Delilah Nona Alcatra.
Montserrat Carrillo Garcia.
Sadat Altoon.
Oscar Castillo.
Arnaldo Joel Amesqua.
Vincent Catabe.
Brianna Renee Amesqua.
Samantha Ceballos Torres.
Kinal J. Amin.
Daniel Anthony Lucero Cervantes.
Nancy J. Amin.
Jacqueline Cervantes.
Aditi Anand.
Pawina Chabakong.
Luke Harward Anderson.
Jarrett Michael Chapman.
Melissa Nicole Angulo.
Eric Sam Chada.
Ubaid Ansari.
Christina Marie Chavarria.
Mark Anthony Apton.
Danielle Cheer.
Paola Arango.
Stephanie Hannah Chi.
Denise Ong Ahal Yano.
Sagraj Singh Chima.
Lindsay Ann Arenso.
Eris Chen.
Isabella Osorio Arndt.
Johanna Chen.
Adatia Aurora.
Joshua Chen.
Yvette Ariola.
Julie Chen.
Alexis Joel Arizon.
Justin Mac Chen.
Sergio Ataide.
Peter Chen.
Parth Atre.
Hoon Cho.
Ramtin Azerbad.
Luke Cho.
Eugene Joseph Nobles Baldonado.
Celine Cisneros Gonzalez.
Elizabeth Christina Banos.
Samantha Clark.
Kelly Jolene Barros.
Jacob Luke Fabian.
Alan Claros.
Ian Andres Feliciano.
Kevin Omar Kolikoff.
Kylie Blair Fioe.
Ashley Noel Cole.
Keyshawn Xavier Fletcher.
Onondaga Taichikas Coleman.
Juan Enrique Flores Caballero.
Jaslyn Naomi Contreras.
Lizette Dahlia Flores.
Jason Osas Cook.
Manuel Alejandro Flores.
Kira Nicole Corcoran.
Esther Flores Nieves.
Alexander Costa Levy.
Kamaria Nuru Frazier.
Erickson Jr. Costellas.
Christina Mieko Fritchen.
Michael Son Crouch.
Ryan Edward Ferruccio.
Jose Rafael Moya Cruz.
Autumn Sedona Moon Galinsky.
Michelle Cruz.
Jasmine Gallegos.
John Patrick Cueto.
Leilani Marie Galvez.
Mina Setinovich.
Sharividia Gandikota.
Jacob William Dalporto.
Brianna Sonia Garcia.
Jan Marie Diocampo Daladung.
Gerardo Gary Garcia.
Adam Patrick Dang.
Jezebel Anave Garcia.
Foy Nak Dang.
Juan David Garcia.
Anand Anuj Das.
Miriam Garcia.
Aaron Joseph Davy.
Vanessa Monique Garcia.
Yalaika Marie Davila Rivera.
Kenia Garcia.
Cameron Roy Davis.
Kimberly Ann Garrison.
Kaisley Danby Dato.
Katia J. Garzon.
Lester De La Rosa.
Thomas Gaucher.
Marielle Louise Somera De Ocaris.
Joseph Nguyen G.
Kushleen Dami.
Jessica Ryan Geiger.
Nicholas Raul Diaz.
Caitlin Delaney Gang.
Michael John Dinwiddie.
Leslie Melissa Geronimo.
Samantha Ruth Disher.
Jacob M. Gillespie.
Christopher Doe.
Angelina Marie Gonzalez.
Asala Dobashi.
Mariah Gonzalez.
Anish Donapudi.
Jasmine Gonzalez.
Rajveer Dosanjh.
Cassandra Alicia Gonzalez.
Miriana Dukic.
Sophie Rose Goodman.
Lori Edward.
Krista Marie Develin Gratil.
Mahmoud Alahi.
Chaz Edward Gray.
Inji Khaled Alhabrook.
Reese Alexander Gray.
Oscar Daniel Escamilla.
Nicholas Lloyd Graziano.
Brianna Elena Escoval.
Vignesh Guruswamy.
Leah Rose Fales.
Carly Elizabeth Laplaca.
Felix Rose Juji.
Andrew Timothy Larios.
Nikki Aliyah Haeri.
Eduardo Larios.
Nicole Mako Hamblin.
Lindsay Rachel Laughlin.
Daniel Akira Hangai.
Jada Lawson.
Zaid Hassan.
Brian Nguyen Lee.
Beatrix Henry.
Cassandra Fungvi Lee.
Vanessa Rebecca Hernandez.
Hung Lee.
Maria Veronica Hernandez Lopez.
Lisama Limos.
David Joseph Hernandez.
Katie Leong.
Jerry Hernandez Romero.
John Lim.
Paulina Teresita Hernandez Torres.
Edwin Enrique Lima Zagara.
Omar Anthony Hidrogo.
Michael Lira.
Chase Hilsinger Roby.
Michaela Leonore Lira.
Jackson Taylor Hilsinger Roby.
Miriam Laura.
Blake Anthony Hodson.
Edril Bose.
Dario David Shea.
Arjun Loganathan.
Joyce Raichi Huang Ui.
Eric Linares Lopez.
Renzo Warkaya.
Isla Janae Lopez Cruz.
Ryan Kavika Hui Hui.
Luis Daniel Lovera Godoy.
Marab Hanaf Hussein.
Billy Michael Lujan.
Elam Mohammed Hussein.
Timothy Dmitry Lunagov.
Sonia Iftikhar.
Ian Kithro Lai.
Sabarno Anupam Islam.
McKenna Ma.
Monica Rachel Janus.
Jaime Maciel.
Vedic Jairaj.
Miguel Jesus Mays.
Tyler Christopher Johnson.
Simhal Maharaj.
Sean Matthew Juanez.
Brandon Mikowski.
Kimberly Jawa.
Aaliyah Lynn Maldonado.
Tajinder Kaul.
Kiana Rose Malik.
Harjat Kaur.
Elisha B. Manansala.
Asiya Kalfawi.
Nikhil Mandava.
Karima Mohammed Kalani.
Devin Aaron Mangaspar.
Jinu Kim.
Zoe Annette Martin.
Jasmine Cochin.
Angel Martinez.
Andrew Nicholas Kokin.
Barbara Martinez.
Catherine Bonnie Koo.
Elvira Martinez.
Patricia Jade Kwok.
Juliana Martinez.
Katrina Lamb.
Alondra J. Martinez Medina.
Aaron Lama.
Angel Gonzalo Maruri.
Batower Marvey.
Charlie Nguyen.
Michelle Ann Matthew.
Debbie Nguyen.
Jonathan Jeanhao Mayo.
Eric T. Nguyen.
Brandon Alexander McClure.
Jennifer Hong Nguyen.
Daryl Jean McCoy.
Kevin Kong Nguyen.
Jacob McGinnis.
Kristen Hungvan Nguyen.
Diego Brett McLaughlin.
Lisa Fungtao Nguyen.
Michaela Brittany Medeiros Ewalt.
Hukan Quinn Nguyen.
Eduardo Medina Lopez.
Rachel Fung Nguyen.
Marissa Membrier.
Pascal Claudio Nicoletti.
Alberto Mendoza.
Tyrone Maurice Nolan.
Jacob Mendoza.
Kyle Nordquist.
Nathaniel Moose Mestizo.
Norberto Noriega.
Kiana Therese Michaela.
Everett Matthew Notaro.
Kelsey Meyer.
Fernando Nova.
Kimberly Meyer.
Vanessa Nunez Lopez.
Sean McCrory Minosa.
Bayardo Emilio O'Connor.
Nico Lars Justin Benyaria Miguel.
Miriam Khalid Obeid.
Litzy R. Milares.
Johan Jareth Oseguera.
Ananya Mohammed.
Elizabeth Octaviano.
Estella Jean Moulter.
Jeanette Alexandra Omilawa.
Jonathan William Nelson Morwood.
William O.
Celine Christina Morales.
Brandon Ortiz Warheads.
Leonidas Morales.
Catherine Mitchell Oviedo Hernandez.
Adelaine Moreno.
Nazla Sadat Ozturk.
Kim Zasha Mori.
Kevin Uvaldo Morales Pacheco.
Skylar Morris.
Lauren Claire Padden.
Kathleen San Andres Morse.
Evan James Paget.
Sruti Munagala.
Natalie Delphine Paisler.
Abed Kareem Musafar.
Luis Palma Ortega.
Alicia Niker.
Jorge Parada.
Tiana Milan Najib Rush.
Esperanza Para.
Finau Mohikonakono Namoa.
Chandni Bhavesh Patel.
An Win No.
Anish Kitan Patel.
Bao No.
Nilap Prakash Patel.
Knock No.
Mia Rose Patman.
Tiffany Tweet No.
Cameron Anthony Pelletier.
Albert Win.
Elias Antonio Perales.
Amy Win.
Fabian Rubacava Perez.
Anna Win.
Ana Valeria Salas.
Stephanie Perez.
Miguel Angel Salas.
Oscar Perez Ostrovsky.
Joe Carlo Cellini.
Howard Win Pham.
Carlos Eduardo Sanchez Priego.
Long Pham.
Manuel Martinez Sandoval Jr.
Kathy Cam Fan.
Ashley Nicole Santos.
Lynn Fan.
Aranduti Sanyo.
Emily Marie Polito Pinto.
Nathan Shankman.
Maria Estefania Pinto Lazada.
Alexander Yamada Schweitzer.
Jesus A. Pio Pinto.
Brianna Alexandria Sacone.
Ashley Elizabeth Plata.
Yuna Sa.
Andres Patrick Plines.
Sahil Shah.
Angela Polo.
Daniel Amir Shaharuddin.
Maria Guadalupe Ponce.
Sahasra Shankar.
Samantha Powers.
Ashima P. Sharma.
Elizabeth Quach.
Shabankar Sharma.
Mansi Raj.
Gunit Kaur Sibia.
Brian Yvonne Ramirez Hernandez.
Jaime Silva.
Jennifer Ramirez Garcia.
Diego Silva Estrella.
Crystal Rose Ramirez.
Jagraj Singh.
Jeanette Ramirez Contreras.
Avni Sen Sisodia.
Edith Ramirez Padilla.
Asa Christopher Small.
Luis Stefan Ramirez Vilches.
Alyssa Nicole Soares.
Sierra Rose Ramon.
Pooja Solanki.
Kevin Ramos.
Jacqueline Soria.
Giselle Ramos Aguilar.
Andrew Sparenberg.
Maya Rao.
Sarah Noel Staples.
Christian Kiran Joshi Ray.
Sydney Elise Stevenson.
Jerusha Isabella Robustes.
Alexandra Leilani Stock.
Peter Anthony Ragado.
Giovanni Martin Suarez.
Megan Ann Remington.
Oralia Suarez.
Mariah Alexis Ridley.
Ikhlas Suleiman.
Elizabeth Rivera.
Daniel James Summers II.
Alejandro Rodriguez.
Sashwath Sundar.
Audrey Grace Roldan Arce.
Vita.
Victoria Ureli Rosas.
Jordan Ashley Tachiabana.
Shayna Marie Ruiz.
Jared Rainier De Leon Takman.
Jada Loren Rulamas.
Shion Sarah Takeshita.
Michaela Renee Russo.
Brandon O. Tanaka.
Nabil Khalid Sabzwari.
Alyssa Marie Tewksbury.
Nancy Senni.
Amaya M. Velasquez.
Zachary Michael Tewksbury.
Fatima Velasquez.
Karen Machiko Tai.
Viviana Elizabeth Velasquez.
Brianna Renee Thomas.
Zulema Velasquez.
Christopher Ryan Thompson.
Sergio Luis Veloz.
Lavinia Sovaya Tikomaidrobuta.
Rohit Vermuri.
Rowan Carl Timmerman.
Adam Venegas.
Alejandro Toledo.
Isabel Verduzco.
Matthew Isaac Esposa Tolosa.
Lucy Evelyn Vidal Sanchez.
Carla Yoreli Torres.
Edwin Antonio Vialta Robles.
Arthur Van Tran.
Yareli Villaseñor.
Christopher T. Tran.
Stephanie Villegas.
Karen Tran.
Arjun Vinayak.
Koi Win Tran.
Jennifer Michelle Villahueta Cortez.
Michelle K. Tran.
Andrew Vo.
Hugh Gia Trin.
Devin Tuan V. Vo.
Ryan Truong.
Kenny Vong.
Yu Tong Sen.
Max Vu.
Afia Shaheen Umar Malik.
Kimi Sato Andrew Wago.
Nicholas Erdenivia.
Andoni Wayudi.
Benjamin Alketra Urquidez.
Christopher Hugh Wang.
Taylor Timoa Tia Valdez.
Brandon Allen Washington.
Valerie Valdivia.
Carlin Elizabeth Weisinger.
Evelyn Raquel Valenzuela.
Remington Wolf.
Celeste Vargas.
Elizabeth Diane Wolf.
Cyril Velasco.
Zhangyu Wu.
Evan Dean Bruce.
Emily Hojong Yoon.
Lizette Lozada Alvarez.
Haley Christine Yount.
Chandna Kaur.
Baoyi Yu.
Murad Ismail Sen.
Daniel Yuhas. Jeyu Zhang.
Please rise for the alma mater.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduated class of 2018.